The 15th of February, I am back in Liverpool. My UK tour continues. Are you struggling to start in property? Do you have no idea how and where to actually begin? Well, I am there to help you guys on your journey. I am there if you are already in property and you want to progress even further. I'm there to give you the education that you need. £10 a ticket, you're in a room full of like-minded people, and I deliver the best education in the UK.
There is a dispute that's going on between us and the contractor. 6 weeks to complete. Can you argue with that?
Like, there's no point trying to be a hero. I might hate it.
Job here that was going to cost another 40 grand to finish. Job we've had now is 90k.
Daily gang, how are we? Coming down cold. Not good, sneezing, blocked nose, but you know what, I'm not ill. I don't feel ill, I feel very good. Doing is like, get away from me, get away from me. On site, earn and learn. This is the one, guys. This is the one where you get full knowledge of everything. You're learning while you're earning. Yes. I came here last week, great site, local to the offices, very easy to get to. All the projects that I'm buying now are in the Midlands. I'm not doing anything else really that far out. Bought a couple down south, kind of regretting it. Should just stick to where I know in the Midlands. Ease of use, ease of travel, easy to get my JV partners to where I can go on site, easy to do for Hamilton University. So yeah, so probably now, I had a vision of going down south and buying a little bit closer, but again, things change. No, stick with the ones I've got, get them refurbed, get them sold, keep buying in the Midlands. That's what I want to do now. It just makes my life so much easier, especially with me moving back to Birmingham as well. As in my family moving back to the Midlands, like, well, we're in the Midlands, but getting closer back to the offices in the next couple of months. Yeah, just everything needs to be bought in the Midlands going forwards. Completion this week on a few properties, which is going to be really cool. My team are happy, everyone's smiling. I'm in Liverpool on Thursday, excited about that, over the moon about Liverpool. But yeah, let me go and do my job, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Let me just give you a little breakdown of some of the things that we had done. So you can, I don't know if anyone doesn't understand anything, please say. This here, and that one there, and the two dog legs that are going down the wall, they are new steels that have been fitted in this property. Now I had two options here. I could have boarded the wall, ceiling, to the steel, which means the ceiling would have dropped down to where that is, okay? Or I could have done what I've done. Now, what would you guys do? So nobody would have come to the steel? No. Yeah, well, that's why I didn't come to the steel. One of the reasons was the staircase. And the second reason was, I think the ceiling would have felt really enclosed. So have you ever been into like a bar or a restaurant or somewhere where the ceilings are really low and it feels weird? That's why I always try and keep it. And I think it does give a feature. When you come into a property, you need to have that vision. You need to see things, you need to be able to look, you need to be able to see where can I add value, how can I open space, how do I make this work? And this was a prime example because this was the kitchen. This walkway here was where the kitchen was. It was a single kitchen with cupboards on that side and cupboards here. And then that was 2 rooms on that side with a door there. So where you're standing, there was a door into this room here. And the room came to here, so that was the room. That went the kitchen all the way along, and then this bit here was just a nothingness. It was just panels. Obviously, people who are going to live here is, again, going to be 2 adults and 2 children, more than likely. So when mum or dad's cooking, they want to be able to have the children around. You don't want them in a separate room. You want to be able to keep an eye on them. But with 100k just to get the experience, you could buy something for £60,000 in cash, 50,000, 60,000 a bit further up north, spend 40,000 on the refurb, and then come out the other end. If you break even, it's the learning experience. If you make 10%, well done. But you've got to see if you can do it. Because if you can't do a 2-bedroom back to brick on your own with nobody holding your hand, what hope in God have you got of doing something of this with that, and then a bit bigger, and then a bit bigger, and then a bit bigger? You've got to start off very, very easily. Like, there's no point trying to be a hero. See if you like. You might hate it. You might actually hate it, because this isn't for the faint-hearted. This is, you've got to have your wits about you at all times. You've got to see who's trying to rip you off. You've got to see, is it being done correctly? Is there any shortcuts? Hidden problems? There's 1,000,001 things that happen in this industry, and that's why, being like in that university, that 52 weeks, that sets you up amazingly well, because it gives you the proper information of what I've done over 10 years, and it condenses it down, and you can't teach all that in a day. That's why it's a year, and that's why it's important to be on these sites as well, to be out on the ground, seeing what's going on. Garden was 16 grand and the back garden was 9 grand. Obviously, it's not like one of my big projects where we have porcelain. If it was worth more than 350 grand, I'd have porcelain. Yeah. But it's accustomed to what the price of the house is, and obviously I knew we had a massive outlay on the front garden. Daily gang, it's Monday morning, back on site. Finally, we can talk about this property. So, we had a contractor on this property, one at the bottom of the road and one just behind there, in a contract, and the contractor is no longer finishing these jobs. There is a dispute that's going on between us and the contractor, and it's business, it's not personal. Contractor feels that they're right, we feel that we're right, so the easiest way to handle something like this is basically just let a court decide. Let the solicitors get involved. That's where I was last week when we had a meeting. Let the solicitors get involved, facts and figures, and then we'll find out who was in the right and who was in the wrong. So we've had a quantity surveyor come here on the weekend. We've instructed a financial investigator to make sure that the funds were used appropriately. We have left it in the hands of the solicitor, who is compiling the documents, and then the two solicitors will just deal with it with each other and get to the bottom of it. That's out of the way. Move forwards. We have the stairs, so everything has had to be changed, as you can imagine, because obviously our contractor was dealing with everything. So some of the problems when you have a disagreement with the contractor and they walk off site halfway through a job. So the electrics need finishing, the central heating needs finishing, kitchen needs fitting, bathroom needs fitting, stairs need fitting, and then it's basically flooring. This one's not far away from being finished. There's a cost implication. No electrician wants to finish the job. No plumber wants to come in and take over someone else's plumbing work. Other builders have been on site and they've given us quotes, and they're like, you can imagine, builders will always pick faults with other builders. So I don't take that, because the builders that we had on here, they're good guys. They've done a good job. They've worked for a number of years, or just under a number of years for us. So like I said, it's not a personal issue, it's a business issue. But a job here that was going to cost another 40 grand to finish, the quote we've had now is 90k. So an extra 50k on top of what we've done. Is it called for? No, of course it's not. Can we get it done for what's left in the budget? No, because it's not where it's supposed to be. Our previous project managers, or project manager, and our previous contractor, they wasn't on the same page, and it's caused me issues now. But I'm me for a reason, and I always manage to figure things out
move forwards correctly and make it all work. Because that's my job. That's me at the top, takes full responsibility. Whether the project manager previously handled it correctly, doesn't matter. Whether the contractor's in the right or wrong and handled it correctly, it doesn't matter. The buck stops with me. I am the person that has to deal with it. All the blame lies with the boss. It wasn't handled correctly. But again, you've been watching the daily for a long time, guys. When I handle things, look how things go. It's clear as day. It's obvious. So Dan has come in. He's been here all weekend. He's been at this one and that one all weekend. He's been dealing with what needs to be dealt with. And we seem to have a couple of guys, a great electrician, a great central heating guy, a kitchen fitter and a stair fitter, all on board. They've all been here and they're like, listen, we'll help. We'll make it work. It's because it's people we know. So we've had to call in a few favours. Well, Dan's had to call in a few favours. Yeah, we sorted it. Keep smiling. It's a nice day. The sun's out. If you can hear in my voice, got a bit of a cold. Not going to defeat me. Chest is hurting. I think it's the flu. I'm not doing too good. I'm struggling. I need to know that really. I'm okay. We'll get working and we keep moving. So the landscapers have been here this morning because they have to finish off a couple of things. And one thing that they noticed was this. They're not happy with the first row of porcelain tiles. So they have taken them off themselves and they are relaying them once they put the step in. I didn't ask them to do that. They're just not happy with them. So again, it shows the level of people that we have around us, which is pretty cool. It's nice to have people who take initiative like this. So I feel like I'm surrounded by really good people at the minute. Guys, in the link below, there's a free booklet. It's best property strategies in 2024. Now you've got joint ventures, like this property is a joint venture. You've got deal sourcing, you've got buy to let, you've got flipping, you've got rent to rent, you've got service accommodation. All of the information is in the free booklet below. But yeah, I'm filming a really cool video here today. I got to spend a little bit of time this morning with my Isabella and my crews, which was pretty cool. But now it's work mode and I've got to get my head in the game. Great phone call, awesome. Joint venture partner that wants to sign up and do something with me. He's ready to go right now, today, as of right now. Phil, can you do me a favour right now?
Yes.
Can you just pop up, we're in February the what, 12th? Can you just pop up all of the JV returns that have been paid in the last 6 weeks?
Yep.
If I just, however you do, magically, whatever you do, always deliver. That's why I'm still standing at the top of the game. This property is a joint venture house, and you know something, it's also good as well to, you got to imagine now, for joint venture partners who can't afford to do something as big as this usually, and they're involved in something like this, yes, it's been a little bit longer than it should be, but it's real life, and it shows you exactly how things can go wrong, and things can go right, and things can go bad, and things can go sour. But this is the real property world. If it was easy, we'd all be doing it, and I've got a great bunch of JV partners on this who are awesome. It's just been an incredible journey on a property that I don't really like. But once it's finished, it'll be amazing.
We can get rid of all that and fill it in, but it'd be a lot cheaper just to fence it off.
So guys, if you take a look at this, this is the back garden on one of our properties that has just been completely stripped out. It was overgrown, it was horrendous. They've got rid of all the waste, and they've stripped it completely back, and I think the price is
830 quid.
Say again?
830 quid.
With a skip?
With a skip.
£830 with a skip, which is an incredible price. So when I go there this week, now I physically get to see the size of what I've got there, and is it worth me doing an extension? Because that's the whole reason that we had the garden stripped, because I wanted to see how it worked with the drive as well. So that's been done the weekend. Dan, what did you do this weekend?
So I was here, met an electrician on site for a quote, spoke to a guy for the central heating. I'm having somebody come to remove all the rubbish. It'll all be gone by tomorrow on both properties. I've arranged the stairs, I've just confirmed the stairs to get the ball rolling. They just need to come out tomorrow to measure up, as the suppliers said, on the stairs that we originally wanted. They need to double check the headroom. for regulation. If not, we can still have the stairs coming up from that way, but we'll have to have it with a half landing and then back up again.
Okay.
Roughly, it's still going to come in at the same price.
I prefer that.
Yeah, I prefer that. I think it'll look more aesthetically pleasing when you come in through the
I
front
like
door.
that. Can you change it to that, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
There you go. Changes on the day. Again, no setbacks. Just keep moving. Just keep moving forwards. Oh, I usually had a wobble. It's been a great morning. Really good start to the day.
Got a video to film.
Listen.
We only got 3 videos today.
Listen. Duna has been throwing his toys at me. Not at the pram, at me. Literally picking up bricks and just throwing them at me because he was like, Steve, I need my video shot on Monday to release for Saturday and Sunday, and you just want to shoot them on a Friday afternoon. Pack it in. I've had enough. Stop it. Threw his toys at me, not at the pram. And guess what? Got what he wanted, did he? Before he goes on holiday again. Oh no! Who's on holiday next?
Who's on holiday next?
He's only gone and done it.
Who's on holiday next?
He's only gone and done it.
You've gone and done it, haven't you?
I've gone and done it.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Nepal.
How long for?
2 weeks. Sorry, lads. Sorry. What are you going to do without me, eh? Dan?
No daily, master.
No daily master. Well, it's alright, you got him.
Got the daily guy.
You was here yesterday.
Yeah, earn and learn, site visit, really cool day. I think it's at the beginning of the day then, because you wasn't here to film it, was you?
I wasn't here to film it, sorry.
The day off, the holiday. I'm just saying, Phil, I'm just saying.
I guess I'm doing it now.
I'm just speaking. So, the keys are being handed back to me for this property on Wednesday. I came yesterday to have a look, coming round to have another look now. Great property. 6 weeks to complete. Can you argue with that? Turn it round, looks amazing. Building inspector's got to sign this off, so we're waiting for that. I think that's what Dan's on the phone. I don't know whether he's been on the phone to the building inspector today. Have you been hold of the building inspector today? Have you got hold of him?
No, I've tried.
You've tried?
Yeah.
Are you eating, Dan?
Just,
You're hiding it? You just show me what you got,
Why are you
bro.
hiding it behind the door?
It's right, man. The main man's there, you need to film him.
So yeah, we're going to shoot a video here now. Look what he's done. Look what he's done. We're going to shoot a video here now, and did you fall over then?
No.
What's wrong with you today, man?
You tripped.
It's Monday.
This bit.
Go on, recreate it.
You tripped. I saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so guys, let me finish off in here now. This is going to be a really cool video, really cool video. And once I've done this, then we're going back to the office. I have some documents that I need to sign. I have some payments that need to be made on a Monday, which is so unusual, but it's for sign off on a property, flats. And then I can give you a little breakdown of what we're doing this evening, because we have a Zoom, aren't we, this evening at 6 p.m.
Yes.
So yeah, good day so far. I'm fighting this cold because I've got to be in Liverpool on Thursday. So I'm fighting it, but it's catching up.
Putting your foot down, are we? 2 videos in 3 hours. That's what we do around here.
Just needs to happen. Just needs to happen to get more content out on a consistent basis, give me more time to edit. So yeah, 2 videos done today, that'll be ready for the weekend. I've got nice bit of leeway. I might go on holiday with you for a couple
Go
of
on,
days.
then, come join me.
And then get it
Just a
done.
couple of days.
Ad,
Yeah,
is that going to be set up by tonight?
the WhatsApp and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've already connected everything. I'm just doing a test right now.
So the
Um,
WhatsApp's connected to Go High Level.
Yeah.
The email now is uploaded to Go High Level.
Yeah.
Have we read through the email to make sure we're happy with that as a first initial point of contact?
Cavan's just sent it me, so I'm going to put it on an automation, send it out to us.
And we can all
And then-
read it together?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay. Yes, been for a haircut, been to get freshened up, about to shoot a video for Ayush. We have a sales marketing manager that has been working with us for the last 4 days. He signed his contract, I think today. Has he signed his contract? Anyone know? Ayush? Yeah. It's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. He had to sign his NDA, had to sign his non-compete, and he had to sign his contract. He's implemented some things over the weekend. You've seen it, Phil.
Yep.
Seems like he knows what he's doing.
Taking
Time
action.
will tell, won't it?
Yes, sir.
His resume speaks for itself. His past performances speaks for itself. So let's see if he can change how we do things here and implement new systems and new structures. And let's see. You've got to give someone a chance, and then we'll judge it month by month, see how he's doing. So that's all being done. Everybody just seems like they understand their roles now. Everybody seems like they know exactly what they're working on, exactly what needs to be done, and they're just getting things done. And I think the peace and calmness in here right now is what we've been missing for a very long time. And yeah, I'm happy. Is there anything you wanted to specifically ask me, or was it just you was bored?
No, so today's topic throughout the whole day has been about joint ventures.
Yes.
Well, today especially.
Yes.
Just let the Daily Gang know what your thoughts on joint ventures.
Yeah, I've talked to you about it a long time ago. Talked to you about it every week. I am doing more and more joint ventures, more and more earn and learns, more and more people coming on board, because now we have systems and structures in place, which means now I can take on more joint venture partners. We have got a really good system going right now. We never had the system previously. It didn't work correctly. It wasn't done the way that I wanted it to be done, and it just wasn't run smoothly. Now, since January, we have taken control of it. We've got it in place. We're in the second week in February. We've run it for the last 6 weeks. We wanted to see how it worked before we stepped it up. Now it's time to step it up. Now, I'm about to buy another pub, which is crazy. So I need joint venture partners for this. It's got outline planning. I think I'm going to get 22 to 24 apartments in there. And yeah, I'm ready. So there's an opportunity below. There is a form for you guys to fill out. And if you want to work with me, you want to learn from me, you want to know how to do this, you want to know how to build wealth and earn money at the same time and get all of the education. Which one was that one?
That is Property Networking event. That's the one. Boom.
Yes, that's me. Property personality of the year. We're going to win loads of awards this year. Loads and loads and loads of them. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. But you have to manifest it and you have to put it out there. You can't just not believe that you're not going to win and be like, oh, you know, it's okay if I don't win. No, it's not okay if we don't win. Guys, we're looking over there because there's so much commotion going on through them glass windows. I'm very well, thank you, Ayush. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you happy with my performance today?
Oh yes, I am.
Look. So guys, I have to tell you a couple of things, okay? So, I haven't been feeling great. Obviously today I'm not feeling too well. I feel like I've got the flu coming, but that's by the by. We get through that and we've got to keep moving. But I haven't been feeling great this year. And you've not seen it, I've not shown it, but I've not been feeling myself. I've been feeling very deflated, very demotivated, and I just pick myself up and we do the jobs and I make everybody, you know, comfortable with the surroundings, and I just get on with it. So a few days ago, Thursday, I had a phone call with somebody and they was like, Steve, listen, I've never seen someone work like you before. You don't really do anything other than work and look after your family, make sure they're okay. You're so committed to the goal, and the goal is to be the biggest and the best. That's the goal, ultimately, number one. I don't want nothing else. How much money is enough money? There isn't enough money, because money is not the goal anymore. Money is the byproduct of what I'm trying to like showcase and succeed in and create a legacy. So we're always going to get paid. And where I'm trying to get to is like mentally and emotionally and physically scarring, and it hurts, and the pressure and the pain is immense. So I have to be in physically the best possible condition that I can possibly be in all the time. You know how I am with chocolate, guys. Like, it's my downfall. Sugar's my downfall. Fast food's my downfall. Because I'm so busy, it's like, let's get KFC, let's get a McDonald's, let's nip to a restaurant in Birmingham and just eat something. Let's have a bag of crisps, let's have 4 or 5 chocolate bars. Let's just drink whatever drink's available at the time because we're in a rush and life's moving. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I have slowly tried to put myself into a better position and get myself in the gym and just do different things, which I talk about all the time. But now it's literally, I have a roadmap planned out, like professionally done by my team and outside people. So now I have to make sure that I allow my time to include my training sessions, my food, my diet, time for me just to be on my own, where I can just focus and just take an hour away from the world. And I actually physically feel like better, and I feel like my brain's sparking, and I feel like certain things. Now, can I keep it up? Well, before I didn't need to keep it up. Before I could go to the gym and stop eating sugar and just, you know, eat healthily because I just wanted to and just prove to myself I could, and then it was like, yeah, I've done it now, I don't want to do it anymore. But now I have a path and I have a goal, and I see where we're going to, and I look at the performers around me in my sector who do what I do. They're all in physically tip-top health, and they're not English people because it's all American people who are like crazy with the health kicks. So you're not going to see me in ice baths, and you're not going to see me meditating and stuff, but what you are going to see is a fitter, leaner and healthier Ste, guaranteed. So yeah, very important. Now I have to go because I have to shoot some more videos, I have to sign some contracts. Like I said, I've got some invoices to pay, which I think he just printed off.
Yeah, they're in the office. I'm just going to shred these.
Okay. I have invoices to pay on Monday because we have a fire sentinel officer about to sign some stuff off this week, and I have to make sure that all previous payments are made before I get my certificates. It's like I can't get the certificates and then pay. It doesn't work like that with these guys. So I have to make all these payments. I have my final sign off this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, we're waiting on a date, and then we can move forward. So I have right now, today, 5 developments that I need to get rid of, as in they're past, they're previous, they're the ones that have caused me headaches. I am doing everything in my power day by day to get rid of those and just concentrate on all the stuff that is brand new and all the stuff that I and my team are in control of, because past performances, horrendous. Moving forward, everything has to be done correctly. So yeah, also I've had a conversation with one of my new contractors, and they fitted a bathroom into one of my projects. Now I hate the bathroom, I think it's horrendous, but in the spec sheet it does say that they have to have this. But what they're saying to me is a previous project manager has said that no, this is what goes in. Now it's like I have to pay for it because apparently the word of my previous project manager is what they're going on. I have no arguments. I'm not going to phone him to see if it's the truth, and I'm not going to call them out for lying, but we pay it, we move on, and we move forwards. That's a problem I've had to deal with today. And when I say a problem, it's not a problem. It's just another thing from the past that I need to eradicate. That's it. And keep moving forward with this smile, with this team, and the acceleration and growth. We've got to keep it up at all times. Guys, we're having one more person come round with us on the day out, where we go out in the Lamborghini Urus and we go around my development sites, we have some dinner and stuff. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're not doing a draw on computer. We're going to be scrolling like that through all of, let me just load it, through all of the people who have commented and put their name, and doing this literally just, Adam's laughing because this is like old school. Doing this, get his finger, stick it down, whoever it lands on, you're there. Oh, that was quick, that was quick. Stephen Rich Property.
Stephen Rich?
Me, man. I thought it was me. Damn.
Stephen Rich Property. Is that you? Whoever that is. That who has won. What's wrong?
Nothing, no?
It's just like their middle logo. That's fire. It looks very, you know, similar to something.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Stephen Rich from the Alliance, you have won. Get in contact with us, please. It's on the 19th of February, 10 AM here. Jess Cleary, she won, so she's here. So yeah, guys, there's your winner. Well done. Congrats, Stephen. See you on the 19th. And Daily Gang, I'll see you for another prize shortly.